Imagine you are in a death cell. Every breath you take is measured. Every second is heavy with meaning. A guard stands at the door, not only to ensure you cannot escape, but also to make sure you are not harmed. Here, in this stark, bare space, your life is distilled into a series of final moments. 24 hours before your scheduled execution, you are moved from your old cell to a new room. This room is simple, a small space with a narrow metal bed, a plain table, and a single chair. A tiny window lets in a faint light. As you step into this room, you realize it is more than just a change of scenery. It is the death room, where you will spend your final hours. The guard's presence is constant, a reminder that you are being closely observed. It is here that you take your last deep breath of fresh air, knowing that this simple act will never come again. After the transfer, you are allowed one final visit with your family and friends. This is the last time you will see your loved ones, and every greeting feels like a final farewell. In these moments, saying goodbye becomes a powerful reminder of life's fleeting nature. Following the visit, you are taken back to your death room and offered your final meal. The meal is basic, a small tray with a few familiar dishes, meant to mimic a regular day's dinner. In the quiet of the room, you sit down to eat. Every bite is both comforting and tragic, a reminder of the life you once lived and the life that is about to end. As night falls, the atmosphere in the death room changes subtly. In the solitude of the night, every detail of the room, the cold metal of the bed frame, the peeling paint on the walls, the faint hum of ventilation becomes a part of your final memory. You sit in silence, aware that these hours are the longest of your life. This is your time to recall memories, to think about the people you love, and to face the reality that the normalcy of sleep and rest is now a bittersweet luxury. This is the room where you will take your last breath. In this stark space, a doctor stands at the ready, meticulously monitoring every detail of your final moments. Behind a clear glass partition, officers observe the process with silent, unblinking attention. Nearby, a telephone rests quietly, its presence a final, haunting reminder of a connection that may never be reestablished. At last, the hour has come. The guard leads you into the room, and with a heavy click, the door is closed behind you, sealing your fate. You lie on a cold stretcher, while the doctor swiftly checks your condition. Every moment stretches out as you keep glancing at the phone, silently clinging to the hope of one miraculous call, perhaps even from the president. That will never come. With a final chilling nod from the officer, the lethal injection is administered. And in that breathless moment, your fate is sealed. You vanish into an eternal silence. Remember, your story is one among many. Around the world, many countries have abandoned the death penalty, as studies show that executions do little to deter crime. Behind these final 24 hours is a larger debate about whether capital punishment truly serves justice or simply adds another chapter to a complex human story. Think 100 times before taking any decision. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and share your ideas for our next topic in the comments below.